20 kilos of fish. This is how we tackle it in one service. A lot of people think of fish cookery as one-dimensional. The most important time of the day is the morning. Ravioli on 3, morel on 2. People are up against the clock. We are super seafood focused. And mains way on 24, 2 cod please. Fast-paced, a la carte, a la minute cooking. It's all about the seafood. My name is Craig Johnston and I'm head chef here at Angler Restaurant in Moorgate in the City of London. Right, it's just about 7:45, so we're about to get started in the kitchen and go about the day. So come. For us as a restaurant, we are sort of like a little hidden gem. We're on the 7th floor at the top of South Place Hotel. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, just about to start prep in the kitchen. Deliveries, guys. Our amazing fruits and vegetables that we get from Le Marché, based in New Covent Garden Market. They source the best of British. They do regular trips to Runger's Market in Paris, where they get the best of the European produce as well. So we really have the pick of the litter, so to speak.
We just got a fish delivery in from Flying Fish from Cornwall overnight. First thing in the morning is to unbox all the fish, 4 to 8 boxes basically. Distributing it around the kitchen. So monkfish, sort of cod and monkfish. I'm going to just take these to my section.
So today we're going to tackle our huge delivery of 20 kilos of fish. This is Ollie, our junior sous chef. He's on the fish today, so he's going to do all the work.
First start off with fish that we're going to brine. So start with cod and monkfish, and then we move on to the turbot later. Separating the 2 fillets. So this is kind of the fish section. Also, we do a little bit of meat, also preparing sauces, so sauce and protein section. And that's the main fillet ready to go into our brine. So next we've got our monkfish, comes in skinless, but gonna remove it off the bone. That's it, off the bone now. So next we've got this membrane here, which we're gonna wanna remove. So you can see the difference for the membrane off. Brine it just like the cods. Next we've got the turbot, king of the sea. Start by going around the head. Next, we're going to remove the skin. This is where the frills are. Just put my fingers in between the frills, just to loosen it up from the skin.
We have the most beautiful Cornish turbot. This is Atacam, one of our chef's parties on our hot larder section. He takes care mostly of the hot shellfish, so he's going to be making the mussel veloutés that we've got on the menu.
So we got lovely mussels here. I'm just gonna pop it. I got the white wine. I'm just gonna steam through with the white wine, and then once it's cooked, I'm just gonna pick through all the mussels. So our mussels is cooked like 5 minutes in the white wine. So I'm gonna transfer them into steam tray. Once it's a little bit cooled down, I'm just gonna pick through all the mussels. There's the 2 kg mussels twice a week. And I'm gonna turn into a mussel velouté.
This is Alex. Alex is my sous chef.
So now we're just going to work through our native lobsters. So we get them in roughly every single day, and we break them down. First things first. So we take off the claws and the tails. And then we break the rest of the shells down, and they go through our bisque. At the next stage, you just need to clean these lobsters up, ready to get them steamed. With the tails, we need to make sure that we remove all of the eggs, if there's any eggs in there, and then also the excretion pipe. So when it comes to cooking the lobsters themselves, we'll have to go through and grade them, and then depending on their size and their weight is how much time they'll get in the steamer. On the claws, the big crusher claw will get a lot more time than maybe this one, because it's just a lot less to it. And then once they come out of the steamer, you go directly into ice water to bring the temperature right down. The colour changes that happen just because of a pigment that's inside of the shells. And then as soon as any heat gets added to them, they change from the lovely dark blue into this beautiful orange colour that everyone knows as lobster. And just before we cool the claws down, we like to just take out the little feather blade. It's always best to do whilst hot, and it just slides straight out. So let these cool right down, and then we'll portion them up and separate them between the claw and the knuckles. And then when we take the shell off of the tails, remove the skewers, release all the inside. Then we just give it a very light crack, very gently peel away the shell. Close, just give a light crack too on either side. Not too hard as you don't want to go too far in. Gently remove these bits of shell away. And then we get left with a nice full lobster claw. Ready to go inside of the mousse and for our presentation pieces on top of the ravioli.
We have our beautiful rich egg yolk pasta. We use tenure hen's eggs. That's then filled with the prawn mousse with our prepared diced poached lobster meat. Inside the mousse as well, we've got a little bit of lemon, some Thai basil, just so it's consistent for our cooking time. 50 grams for a la carte portions, and then we do 32 grams for our tasting portions, just so they cook evenly and nice and consistent during service. So these are our beautiful hand-dyed scallops. Whenever we can get them in, they're always a staple on the menu. It's one of my favourite ingredients. We're literally going to chuck these, remove them from the shell. Next step for the scallops, putting our thumb between the little abductor muscle and the scallop main meat itself, and then just teasing away and removing the skirts. Clean them up, nice ice water, and then they'll be ready for lunch service. We've got the morning ahead of us to do all our other prep. Before that, it is always time for a stop, break, and a team to have a coffee. Obviously, as chefs, we work long hours. There's no doubt about that. So I think the fuel for everyone is always a little bit of coffee. Wakes everyone up, gets everyone going. And we got quite an extensive coffee order. Lactose-free, extra sugar, decaf, Americano, and I have to remember it all because I like to do that. Bags, please. Coming through.
Thank you.
Oliver, that's for Neil. Harrington, diabetes in a cup. Thank you. You are welcome, guys. It's 10:30 now. Morning preparations coming to a close. We're slowly starting to get ready for lunch service. Normally we don't have breakfast. The morning runs into lunch service, but I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, I'm pretty hungry. So we pulled together a little bit of granola and berries. So it's now 11:30. We are just about to join the front of house briefing to go through all the details of lunch service. So let's go. Yeah. Whoever's running the pass will go to our front of house briefing to go through all of the booking notes, talk about any returning guests, to go through today's menu with the front of house team and to make sure we are set and ready to go. Right after briefing is the time the front of house team will make all those final checks to the dining room, making sure the lineup of the tables are perfect, chairs and menus and napkins all in the right positions, ready for the guests that are coming with the highest of expectations. And in the lead up to 12 o'clock, it's all about the final checking of our mise en place, those final tastes of the sauces and making sure everything's obviously perfect, well seasoned and ready to go. It's 12 o'clock, doors are open and then we're ready to go. So the first thing the guests have when they arrive, a little welcome snack, Tunworth cheese cornetto, a brick pastry that we brush with a thyme-infused clarified butter. A small amount of sugar in there just to caramelise the pastry. We then roll those up into cornettos, bake these. And then inside we have layers of a pickled walnut puree and then our Tunworth cheese that we turn into a custard. And then we garnish with a little praline of smoked and candied walnut.
After the Tunworth cornetto, the next two canapes are ricotta and raisin tart. Start with a layer of homemade ricotta and then a caper raisin puree. Then we have a crumb made of smoked walnuts, oats, lots of sugar and golden syrup. We bake into a granola and then chop into a nice fine crumb. And we have a roasted garlic aioli. Then we just finish with some nice fresh chive coals. Our next canapé, foie gras parfait and cornbread. So this is the cornbread base, and then this is our foie gras parfait, or foie gras mousse, it says on the menu. Use a hot spoon to make a little hole in it, and then a caramelized honey and port reduction, finished with some Malden and fresh cheese.
We have a team of 8. For me, it's about having a team that is trained across all sections is vitally important.
I'm putting on a red pepper gel, sesame emulsion, generous sprinkling of sesame seeds, finishing the dish with some coriander cress, coriander, just small leaves, diced nori.
1 scallop and 1 morel. So I just add some chopped chives we chopped in the morning, and it's ready to go on the pass for scallop fish.
A house favourite that we really struggle to ever take off the menu because it is such a favourite is our native lobster raviolo. And we serve that with a bisque made of all of the lobster shells. One thing that sets our bisque apart, we make it in a very classic style, but towards the end of the infusion process, we make a homemade Thai green curry paste with lots of fragrant aromatic herbs, and we steep that into the bisque. It's 2 o'clock, last order's in. It's about getting the last plates of food out to the guests, and then it's all about resetting, ready for this evening as well. So now we finished with lunch service. It's all about now in the afternoon packing down, resetting, restocking the fridges, additional mise en place ready for tonight's dinner service, and then round 2 of the day. The time now is 4:30. We're getting ready for our staff dinner, and also the team are all going to take a nice bit of a break. The most important thing is just refresh in the afternoon, have a little rest, and then so we're all energised, ready for the evening service. Today on the menu, we've got some baked chili chicken, nice steamed rice, and some steamed broccoli as well. So at 5:30, simultaneously to the kitchen team setting up and finalising everything. It's also the time that we take to go through the dinner bookings ahead with our front of house team, go through all the booking notes and making sure we have everything ready for the guests ahead. It's 6 o'clock and dinner service is starting. For table 5, yeah? 2 turbot, 1 cod, 1 monkfish. So we've basically got one of everything on order at the moment. So we have our turbot, which is going to finish the garnish here. So we have a preserved lemon pom puree, and then some knee-seasoned peas, broad beans, a shiitake mushroom emulsion. At the moment, we're serving our turbot steamed, lightly torched, and then glazed in a beautiful reduction of chicken sauce.
Just going up to the pasta.
And then we have our turbot, and then finish with oyster leaf. And then we got some beautiful Dorset cockles. Can you put some garlic flowers all around here, please? Just over the top, put a little bit of extra chicken sauce just to finish the turbot. Service, please.
This is the cod we did earlier. We prepped. We brined for 3 hours. We dried it out. And then just to order, we're just roasting in just simple vegetable oil.
This is the garnish for our roasted cod. So we start on the base of the plate with a cauliflower puree. We then have some Jersey Royals. We dress those in a seaweed butter. And then more of that butter goes onto the plate. A drizzle of parsley oil. Atkan, if you just go with the ponzu jelly now. After we put the ponzu jelly, we finish with some rock samphire, lightly blanched, finished in some butter emulsion. We then got some little crispy baby potatoes. We finish with our roasted Scottish cod.
So this is our monkfish that we saw me prep earlier. So we've brined that, dried it, and then I'm seared it in a cast iron skillet. And then we're going to give it a good rest.
Okay, Harrington, I need 2 bits of oyster leaf on a plate, please.
This is our pear pavlova. Start off with a lovely spun meringue there. Dehydrated so it's nice and set and firm. Then going to fill that. Right at the bottom we have a little slice of pecan sponge. Then a cheesecake mix we make with a Brie Savran cheese. A little bit of pecan praline and then a pecan crumble. This here is a pear compote. Just top that off. Next up we have these lovely nashy pears in the jackets. And we're going to take a few different shape cuts of this. And what we're trying to think about here is how to create that height and really make this pavlova pop off the plate. I've got some wedges, cut a slice, and from there, get some nice triangles, lime syrup, caramel ganache, a little bit of dulce chocolate in there, lots of vanilla. You just start building up that height. Finishing off with 2 things. We have some lime and sorrel. So our final step here, a little bit of lime. There we are with our Angler pear and pecan pavlova. So this is our chocolate creme dessert. So what we're doing here is the upper 2 layers. So onto the layer of chocolate fouetting, we're going to pipe 3 dots of chocolate nougat, and then 3 dots of caramel diplomat, sunflower seed brittle. We have our chocolate creme, crispy buckwheat cocoa base, and then creme itself made with 70% chocolate, and then just layer by layer, sitting directly on top. Tempered chocolate. We're going to season that with a little bit of vanilla salt. And that there is our chocolate creme. Big chocolate lovers having that. Decadent, bougie, heavy.
The time now is 10:30. Dinner service is finished. Last dessert's gone. It's time to clean up and get out of here. We have successfully prepared, cooked and served our entire 20 kilo plus of fish that arrived this morning. It's time to have some rest and then do the exact same thing all over again tomorrow. Thank you very much for spending a day with me here at Angler Restaurant. Now it's time to go spend some time with Adam at Trivet.